on making these Red Cat carpet racers. This is a $250 RC car, and we're trying to make it so that it can compete with those $1,000, $2,000 actual carpet racer cars. We've noticed right off the bat there were some failures, and we've gone to the track a couple of times. The first thing is, this suspension is not great. It's like not as good as it could be. Most of these plastic parts that we changed to aluminum were breaking, so we got this kit. This tornado kit we got is a really good upgrade. It costs about $80, but it fixes almost every problem with the Red Cat tornadoes. Our next big problem was these shock mounts. They came with aluminum shock mounts, and we had to replace them because they kept bending. Here's the carbon fiber shock mounts that we replaced them with. This car costs about $250. This costs about $80, and these cost about $20 each. So we're looking at around $370. Another thing is, I don't think that the suspension on this is really good. When we were doing jumps, the shaft in here bent, causing the suspension to lock at one height. On the bright side, the front suspension and the rear suspension are exactly the same length. So we just got these Proline shocks to replace them. So these shocks are about $60 each, so another $120 per car. We're also going to need this shock mounting kit, which is about $10 per car. And last but not least for the shocks is shock oil. We ended up going with a 60-weight shock oil because we think it'll be really good for the carpet. Also, on my last outing, on this car, the carbon fiber shock mount didn't bend, but it snapped off. So we're going to replace that too. So now I'm going to swap out all these parts, and I'll get you back on when I'm done.
.37 flat. 32.9. .23 flat. 26 flat. 24.5. 25.1. 25.4. 23.3.
There you go, bud.
$16.7.
17.5.
26.3. 26.4. 26.